Hey everybody, it is Buck Nasty. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. I know it's been a while, but the weather has changed. Hunting season's over. We can get back to trying new loads for the rifles and testing and load development. Today we got the 338 Winchester Magnum. There's a classic. First cartridge ever made for Alaska. I think that was 1959, 58. I want to say 59, but could be wrong. You can load them down to, I think, 180 grain bullets from Barnes. You can load them up to 250 grain bullets. Back in the day, they had 300 grain bullets too, which I don't know anybody still makes those. There might be a company that makes a solid, or maybe Barnes makes a TSX or something. I think somebody makes a 280 Swift, or I think Swift makes a 280 maybe, or 275. You have to check, but the normal is 200, 225, and 250. I've shot all the 225s out of this rifle already. Most of the popular ones. Hated them. Shot 200 grain Winchesters. There was a group about the size of my hand. Forget them. Now I'm on to the 250s. Or the 250s. Minus the Normas. Norma makes a 230 grain bullet, which I have it right here. Norma, 230 grain bonded Oryx bullet. They recently came out with something called, I think, Odin. Norma Odin, maybe, I think it's called. It looks really interesting. I have to try that. Numbers on this one here is 2,756 feet per second at the muzzle. So that's pretty darn good, if you ask me. It's pretty hot for 250 or 230 grain bullet. It's going pretty good. Buffalo bore, I forget what buffalo bores was. Buffalo bore, I think, is 2,800 feet per second. No, 2,700 feet per second. I got the box right here. 2750 with a 250 grain bullet. Buffalo bore didn't shoot that good out of this particular rifle, but it is what it is. I wish it did, but it is what it is. Rifle is a Brownie A bolt with the boss, and it's topped with a Leupold LPS 3.5 to 14. It's an older scope. So I've shot all the factory ammo I have with me right now, and I have some hand loads that I developed. So we're gonna give these a shot, see how we do with my hand loads. We have 250 grain Spear Grand Slam with a Winchester large rifle primer, and we're using 67.5 grains of Hodgins 4831 shortcut. So we're going to give this a shot. See how that shoots. There's a little tip. When you're shooting magnums, don't shoot them real fast. You got to shoot them somebody said 5 minutes apart. Some people say 10 minutes apart, depending on your magnum. We just got hammered with a bunch of snow yesterday. 11 degrees at the plant. Cold as hell. It is what it is. But we're going to give this a shot. You know what? We're going to show you the recoil and everything of this rifle. Because some people say 338 is pretty stout. Personally, I don't think it's too bad. but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, that shot went, let's see here, probably two squares over, so that'd be 2 inches to the right, and maybe 1 square up, so it might be 1 inch high, and 2 squares over. We're not really shooting for, primer pocket looks good. I don't see a bulge on it or anything like that. You gotta look for stuff like that. Stress marks, wear, case expansion, and you don't want that. But looks good. I might even just use a regular Winchester large rifle primer for that. Because somebody, wise gunsmith, once said, unless you get over 70 grains of powder, you don't need a Magnum primer until you get over 70 grains of powder. So I might do that. Depending on how this load shoots, I might just change out the primers and give that a shot. It's pretty cold out here, so I don't think I have to wait too long to wait in between my shots. So, okay. Yeah. Okay, it shot maybe half a square over. So, okay. This load may be showing some promise. Primer looks good. A lot of dirt though. That shortcut, some dirty stuff. I did crimp this stuff too. Another feller once said when you get over 30-06, you need to start crimping. So I gave it a light crimp. We're using Winchester brass. So, but, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, pretty dirty looking right there, right around there. Got a nasty dirty ring on it. But, yeah. Okay, one more shot. Alright folks, I just shot the 3rd bullet. The group looks promising. Same thing, got that nasty dirty ring there. Powder, or primer. Primer looks okay. You can see that. Primer looks okay. Nothing wrong there. We'll be doing okay. Alright. I got one more round left. I made 4 just in case if I pulled one. So, I'm gonna, let's see. Barrel feels cold. A little warm right here. For it to be a fair test, I should let it go a little bit. Well, folks, I just shot the 4th bullet, and it looks like it might be stacked in there. Case looks good. No pressure signs. Primer looks good. Okay. Let me walk down there and take a look at it. Alright, folks, walking down there now to take a look at this target. I got a damn good feeling about it, about this group. First load up with the gun and everything, and looks good. But yeah, we just got hammered with snow yesterday. It snowed all day. Heavy. Real heavy. Oh yeah. We're getting somewhere. There's my hand load right there, folks. Whew. We're in business. Yeah, so here's the Norma, 230 grain. This was Buffalo Bore, 250. 1, 2, 3. There's my hand load right there. We're in business. We're getting somewhere. I don't think I'm going to change too much about that with that load, except maybe the seating depth a little bit. Maybe use a large rifle primer and or something. But that combination, 250 grain spear, seemed to work just perfectly. And now I know too, 250 grain bullet works well. You know, 230 right here, going up to the heavier stuff, and that seemed to work pretty well. And I think I got some Barnes 250 sitting around. I might load them up and see if they shoot any better. Yeah, but yeah, I'm real excited about that, folks. Real excited. All right, this is Buck Nasty signing off from the snowy cold north. Y'all take care. Shoot straight and hunt honest. No, that's Ron Spearman that says that. Hey, did y'all see the episode of Tim Sundles talking about the 338s, like the best elk cartridge? That's why I wanted to. I watched that the other day, and that got me pumped up to pull the old 338 out. I was like, yeah, I gotta get mine out. So, y'all take care. And again, hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.